Well, howdy, what's happening, y'all? My name is Lone Scorpio, and tomorrow I'm coming back to the Xbox One. Yes! Finally! The suspension is set to last until the 22nd, but the 22nd is tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm coming home to the Xbox One. And it's all thanks to you guys out there, including my new subscriber, Seth Pertz. And if you're watching this, Seth, big thumbs up and big shout out to you, man. And especially you, Mr. Mike McCauley, and especially you being like my so-called Xbox brother, which I really mean that. It's all thanks to y'all that I'm coming back to the Xbox One. And as you can see, I've been playing on Steam because of the suspension, and I've been recently playing Firefall, Fallen Earth, Unturned, and DayZ. I finally got DayZ. And I never, ever even told you guys that I was playing DayZ. But DayZ has been very stressful. I kept getting shot in the face multiple times. It was so annoying. Ugh. But I hear that a brand new car just recently came into Forza Motorsport 6. It is the 2069 Chrysler Rocket 69. And I think I remember seeing that in Fallout 4. It's pretty much basically like a car that's like rocket shaped, and when you open it up, the hatch opens up and the doors go out like that. It's a really cool car, and then it comes out with 1,000 horsepower. I will be doing a video of the Chrysler Rocket, and tomorrow when I come home from school on Friday, which is tomorrow, I'm coming straight on to Forza Motorsport 6, getting behind the wheel of the Chrysler Rocket. Except one thing, the Chrysler Rocket doesn't have a steering wheel, it has a joystick, just like an actual rocket. Except that the interior is actually a lot different than from any other car that I've seen. And it's all-wheel drive. But, Chrysler Rocket, you have a big challenge ahead of you. The Nürburgring. I've taken the Fanino, the Gallardo, the Aventador, the Viper, and pretty much I've taken a bunch of cars around the Nürburgring. But the Chrysler Rocket, the Nürburgring, will be its biggest test ever. Because even though it's a car from Fallout 4, of which I do not remember taking the Fallout 4 F100 around the Nürburgring. But anyway, Chrysler Rocket, you will go around the Nürburgring at night in a one-lap race around the Nürburgring at night. And also, there was also 2 lowriders that just came into GTA 5 that I missed from while I was playing DayZ. They are the Vapid Minivan Custom, which that thing's fucking hideous, but it's pretty cool, and the Sabre Turbo Custom, which that's said to be the new, fastest muscle car in Grand Theft Auto 5. The Dominator, the Dukes, the Couquet Blackfin, and the Gauntlet are all now shit, and the Sabre Turbo, for some reason, of which I'm going to be using my Dukes, the General Lee, of which if a lot of you guys have been seeing me play GTA 5, and you've been seeing me driving around, if you see me driving around, it would have been, wait a minute, I have a 20 model of it right here, you would have been seeing me driving around in this thing, the General Lee, aka the Dukes, and as y'all love, them Duke boys got themselves in a little heap of trouble again. Let's see, that's pretty much exactly what I'll do when I get back in there. But, another thing that I want to tell you guys is that in GTA 5, I finally got the Class A Tornado Custom. Except that, unfortunately, it has to go. I'm getting the vodka again, because the vodka reminds me so much of this. This is my 2008 this is my 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. The vodka so reminds me of the Gallardo from the front and kind of from the back, except that the back end is actually more like a McLaren 12C. And And it also reminds me of a McLaren, kind of like a McLaren 650S from the sides, as well. And so yeah. And so yeah, I'm sorry that if you guys have actually seen my Class A Tornado, except that I will be driving around in it for a little bit longer, and then I'll sell the Tornado and get the money. I'm actually going to sell a few more cars and do my daily objectives for tomorrow, and then I'll deliver a simian vehicle and just sell another car until I can finally sell the Tornado, even though I had a shit ton of fun in it. And my Tornado is gorgeous looking. It's in like candy apple red with like the girl laying on the side, kinda like that, except that she's like laying back. That is one of the sexiest liveries that I've ever seen on any lowrider. Rockstar, if you're watching this, Rockstar, huge thumbs up to you for bringing the Tornado in. But Rockstar, bring in the Peyote. The Peyote and the Mañana, both of those cars deserve a chance to become lowriders, but make them cheap. Now it's over $300,000, because that pretty much drained my money. But the cheapest lowrider that I got was the Chino. Even though it was the most expensive of them all, it was only about $128,000. That's insane. I guess the more expensive the car, the less cheap the customizations, but the rarer the car, the more expensive it is. And I now understand that. Except that I just don't understand why Rockstar does this with the prices. And also, GTA 5 custom car builds are coming back. And I have cars planned. They are the Vapid Sand King, of which a shit ton of you guys have been loving the Sand King. Even though it's underrated, I will do the Sand King. And I know just exactly where to take the Sand King. But I'm not going to be putting the fuel tanks underneath it, because that'll just get in the way. I'm taking it up Mount Chiliad and see how it truly does. Both the two-door, of which the two-door will be the first one, which will be part 1, and the four-door, which is going to be part 2 of the Sand King custom car creations. And if you guys have also been following my other series, and including the ASMR one, unfortunately that's the only one that I'll be doing. So I'm sorry to disappoint y'all. But I've also recently been getting back into Flight Simulator, of which, as y'all know, I love planes. And speaking of planes, Rockstar, please bring in some supersonic jets. You know, like the Concorde. And in case y'all don't know what the Concorde is, the Concorde was a supersonic jetliner that was in service from July 14th of 1973 until November 6th of 2003, and so it's been over 12 to 13 years since the Concorde retired, of which its retirement was really, really tough. And when I first heard that the Concorde retired, I just broke down, because I love the Concorde. And another reason why I love the Concorde, apart from its gorgeous streamlined looking body, is the droop nose. No other commercial aircraft in the world today has it. And as a matter of fact, just a little lesson, the main reason that the Concorde's nose went down like that was so that when it takes off, the nose can sit like that, and so that the pilots can basically see where they're going. Because if it's not down like this, and if it's up like that, they'll just go sailing into trees, or even worse, a building. So that's why the Concorde's nose was down like that. And it actually had two parts, the nose and the blast screen. So the blast screen actually protected the main part of the plane so that the pilots don't get blasted with the air. And the Concorde is made of actually aluminum. Or as you Europeans pronounce it as aluminium. And also, you've all been wanting to know what's underneath this hat. Bam! So here I am. And also, and I'm also growing out my sideburns, of which I looked in the mirror, and these are coming in very, very well. And so yeah, I'm just so excited to be coming back to the Xbox One. And and I am almost at 10 subscribers, which is pretty good, but I'm actually want to get at 1,000, or at least 100. And if I do, I will be doing a Q&A, so if any of you guys have a question, then let me know down there in the comments section, and leave a question for my Q&A, and it could be about anything, like cars, music, planes, anything. Well, almost anything. Just saying. And also, if you can kind of see, this mustache is growing in. And so, I recently just came back from school, and I was working on a project for Rolls-Royce. Oh, of which I know a lot of you guys out there are huge Rolls-Royce fans. And I myself, I love Rolls-Royce. And as a matter of fact, another history lesson, Rolls-Royce has been around since March 16th, actually March 12th, 1906, 110 years ago. And so this year would have been the 110th anniversary of Rolls-Royce. Huge bravo to Rolls-Royce. Except that the most expensive car on their production line is the Rolls-Royce Wraith. That car costs $497. Oh no, wait, it's actually the Ghost. The Rolls-Royce Ghost costs over almost $500,000. Of which the NUS Super Diamond in Grand Theft Auto 5 is the Rolls-Royce Phantom, and while the NUS Windsor, of which I still want the Windsor, is based off of one of my all-time favorite Rolls-Royces, the Wraith. But it's not like the Wraith from Halo, of which it had like the big cannon on the back. It's not like that. The Wraith is a gorgeous car. Just beautiful. And as a matter of fact, just saying, if a chick saw you in a Rolls Royce, she would want you, man. A chick would want to do anything to you in a Rolls Royce. And also the roof of the Rolls Royce is basically just like stars. Just luxury. And as a matter of fact, I actually know 3 common factors of Rolls Royce. Comfort, style, and luxury. Rolls Royce. And also, I've also pretty much told all my friends at school that they are part of my like extended family, and that also goes for you guys. It's not only the people over there in my school that are part of my extended family. It's all you guys. You guys are so welcome into this extended family as my fellow brothers and sisters that are just watching my videos. And the main reason I'm here is to just entertain you guys and to just educate you guys. Pretty much how, like, Jacksepticeye, a Markiplier, and the famous all beautiful is just entertaining you guys. And I wanted to do the exact same thing. It's just entertain and teach you guys about things that the autistic kids like myself actually know. And also, I'm actually, and the DLC that came out for Forza Motorsport 6, I'm really hoping that it doesn't end up as the last DLC, because the car that I'm really wanting to come into Forza Motorsport 6 is the new 2016 Lamborghini Aventador LP750-4 Super Veloce. So turn 10, please bring in the new Aventador. I want to do an old versus new of the old Aventador, the LP700-4, and the new Aventador, the LP750-4 Super Veloce. And I'm also going to be doing a I'm actually going to be doing a old versus new on my own, but it's not going to be like EK's. It's going to be the Murcielago LP610-4 Super Veloce and the Aventador LP750-4 Super Veloce. To see which one's better. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to make this quick vlog for you guys so that you guys know that I'm coming back to the Xbox One. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, then do not forget to just punch that like button, and let me know in the comment section down here below of what you guys thought. And also, as always, leave suggestions for what other cars you want me to do in Forza Motorsport 6. And also, let me know if you want to see more Flight Simulator flights. And I will see y'all in the next one. Talk to y'all later, and happy trails.